Can you see me, people? Can you see me? I can't see you guys nicely, honestly speaking. The sun is doing the most. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Nine for Everyone's channel. If you can read me, if you're new here, okay, why am I even taking my glasses off? If you're new here, sorry, if you're new here, coming, returning, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey, panya. You know the drill. Let's start into today's video. I'm outside today in the balcony, so the sun is you know. Anyway, today and for the next several videos, I want to talk about internships. This particular video, I want to talk about what no one tells you before you start your internship. Is that okay? Alright, so grab your notebook and pen. Or if you're smart, you can just listen through, yeah? Also, I just wash my face. I want to put a toner on and sunscreen. Is that okay? Yeah. Anyway, I just finished my 6-month internship at the place I was interning at. So I think I have a few things to tell you so you can learn from my mistakes. You can do some of the things I did and do them better, and at least have the know-how before you dive on in your internship. Is that okay? Yeah. Anyway, so first things first, especially if in Kenya, but then I think this is across the board. Lower your expectations. You see me looking down. I'm reading from my laptop because I've noted the points down so I don't forget any of them. Okay. Yeah. So lower your expectations. You know, when you are in school, you might be the smartest kid in the class, but when you get to your internship, people have been there and are still there and have been there before you. Lower your expectations. You're not going to be the best of the best within. Also, can you hear that music? My brain is playing music and I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if it's going to like distract you guys. Bear with me. Yeah, so you're going to feel some type of way that you've never felt, especially if you're like you used to be the smart kid in the class. You were always so confident, always so nothing to worry about, you know. When you get your internship, you're going to be humbled, I tell you, bro. So but it's okay. At the end of the day, it's okay because it's your first time, or even if it's not your first internship, it's your first time in that company or in that role. So you're bound to feel some type of way, like you're not enough, like you cannot do this. It is very important that you don't listen to that voice, okay? Yeah. Also, just remember that you are going to learn, so try your best to learn everything you can, especially if you're in a department. Make sure you sit with everyone, or like you try to get the context or the gist of everything from the very first person, from where the cycle begins up to how it goes back there. Then you'll be able to understand. You'll be able to understand like the bigger picture and the whole thing as a whole. Then you'll be able to understand how what you're doing is affecting the next person, and how everything that you're giving your productivity affects the whole cycle. and such things. Are you? I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to put across. Like for instance, I've worked in finance and procurement. Um, I have worked in no, I have done the receiving part, the physically receiving of goods and the receiving in the system. So I got to understand how, if I receive goods or supplies physically but I don't receive them in the system, then it affects the next person, because they will not be able to retrieve some of those goods, because you have to book the goods before you can get them. So if I receive them physically, we have the stock physically, but the one in the system, there's a discrepancy. You get me? So I got to understand that it is very important that when you receive the goods physically, you receive them in the system as well. And if there is a problem, you solve that issue right then if possible. And you should try your best not to go more than 1 or 2 days before solving the issue, because at the end of the day, it's not going to affect only you or your department, it's going to affect the whole company as a whole. Okay, yeah. Number 2, make perfect sure that you prepare yourself mentally. For instance, for me, I had gone for like a few months unemployed. So my routine when I was unemployed and my routine when I was in the internship, worlds apart. I had not prepared myself mentally, I'll be honest. It took a while. It took a freaking while. Don't curse, kids, don't do it. It took a freaking while, but in the long run, I did get the gist of it, and my body cooperated, and you know, I also needed to prepare myself mentally. In fact, I didn't know everything. Nimesoma sawa. I've done my studies, I've graduated, second class upper, no problem. First class, no problem. But be ready to ask questions, because whatever you did in school, 9 times out of 10, it's a bit different when it comes to the real role, yeah? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes everything you do in school is not exactly what you're going to do in the workplace. And so I was undoing my hair. That doesn't look too good. So let's... Much better? Nah, it's not better, but anyway. I did. Sorry, I'm showing you guys this. Anyway. Let me put toner on. So yeah, be ready to ask questions, and you might find yourself wanting to ask the most stupid questions. It is very important that you do. It is very, very important that you do ask those quote-unquote stupid questions, because those stupid questions, they help you understand everything in a deeper level, and it shows your willingness to learn. Also, I dare you to comment on my skin. I freaking dare you. I'm here doing skincare, but my skin doesn't care, and you have to let it be, because I have accepted it and I've let it be. Okay? Got pimples here, and a little scarring here. Anyway, don't even know why I'm explaining to you guys. You can see, yeah? Yeah, as I was saying, prepare yourself mentally. I feel like this glasses aren't clean, but I don't have the time to go clean them. Uh-huh. The third thing, get your basics right. If I miss a point or if I don't explain it well enough, feel free to ask in the comments. I will try my best to respond and explain better. Yeah. The third thing is get your basics right. If you if and when you get your offer of internship, research about that company. It's very bad when you go to say a manufacturing industry, then you have no idea all the things they make. If all the things they manufacture are at least like 50% of the things they manufacture, it shows that you're not really interested. So do your research beforehand about the company and about the. I'm using this. I'm using this for my lips because I can. Free will, people, free will. So as I was saying, get your basics right, do your research, find out about the company, find out about the role, more and more stuff about the role in the company that you are going to be interning at, or I don't know. I think if same case to if it's a job as well. Also, find out about reporting time, dress code. All of this you should do during the interview, and if sorry, I feel like you should ask the person who is interviewing you when they tell you that you have been accepted for the role. Accepted for the role. I think Kizungu inapotea, by the way. Kizungu inapotea. Bear with me. You should ask the person who is interviewing you about the reporting time, working hours, dress code, what else? All those things. So you can know how to plan yourself. If they're going to provide meals. Hizi kuku jamani, hizi kuku. That's how. So you can know how to plan yourself accordingly. If they don't offer food, or if they don't offer any sort of meal, if they're allowed to bring food, or they have like somewhere you can eat out there, at a discounted price, or I don't know, anything. If you like have a car, you can find out if there's a designated parking space for staff and such things. Number 4, fix your attitude. For the smart kids again, and I think this is for everyone in general. I don't think anyone wants an intern who seems like the know-it-all. As an intern, you're basically, you don't know anything, so it's like they're teaching you from scratch. If you pretend you know stuff, they'll be like, I mean, man, you don't look teachable. You don't, you're going to just make it harder for them, and you'll be disliked. I think that's how it makes sense. What? Yeah, I think you might be disliked, and they'll be like, everyone will be like, so you're going to sit with this one today, and everyone will be like rolling their eyes like, oh my god, I want this day to end. We don't want that. We want to learn as much as possible from everyone, as much as possible, and while networking, because at the end of the day, these are the people who are going to recommend you to jobs and to refer you to jobs and such things. Okay, yeah, so be teachable, basically. Let me see if I have any more points. I only had those 4. Give me a minute. Found them. Something else, decide what kind of intern you're willing to be, okay? Or you want to be. For me, personally, in real life, I'm an introvert. But when I was doing my internship, I was an extrovert, at least in the company's premises. So I just decided that I want to be like the person who, or the intern who's there for one, personality, and for their credibility in their work. Okay? So you say what kind of intern you want to be? Quiet and dependable, curious and proactive, or quiet and mysterious. It doesn't matter as long as you know how to keep your boundaries right, and you'd be okay. And you also need to make sure that you don't react to everything. You're going to find yourself in, you might find yourself in a situation where there's a person who's like, you're only here for a short while, or they're coming at you for no reason at all. You need to learn how to not react and just be like, because at the end of the day, the job is secure, yours is not. So just let things be, don't react, okay? You need to accept that you're going to feel slow at first, because everyone say that the people who work there have been there for like a year plus, at least. The minimum amount of time anyone has been working there is 1 year. So you need to accept that you're going to feel like you're lagging behind, or like you're a bit too slow, especially for those who know themselves as fast learners. You might feel like your brain is just extra slow. It's very important that you don't listen to your mind, okay? Because you need to understand that everyone, if you stay in a house where there are obstacles in particular places, you stay in that house for like 1 year, and you stay in a house where the obstacles and you're blindfolded, and you stay there for 1 year. It is very different when you compare the person who stayed there in that house for 1 year, because at least they know where I know I expect an obstacle here, there, compared to somebody who has just been put in that house that particular day. It's going to be very different. You're going to feel like you're failing. Don't listen to that voice in your head, okay? That is imposter syndrome talking to you. Don't listen. Also, give yourself to be a beginner. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. You don't have to know everything all at once. You need to, again, be teachable. Learn slowly by slowly. You need to also ask I didn't understand that. Could you repeat that? You need to accept that you might. Hold on. I'm sorry, I was checking. Wait, my skincare. I almost forgot. My skin doesn't care. Oh, as I was saying, make sure you allow yourself to ask where you don't understand or where you're stuck. You could be the type of person who wants to be taught everything, then you're given the task to see if you've gotten it. There's somebody else who wants to. Give me a minute. As I was saying, the people who want to be taught, like from the first step, the last step, so they can sit down and actually do the task. And the people who want to be guided step by step, you teach them this, you show them, you teach them this, you show them. So you need to understand what kind of person you are when it comes to being taught, so you can know what questions to ask. If you're the person to be guided all the steps, then you do them. You're going to know that you're going to ask the question when you're doing the task. I don't know, maybe I forgot this. What did you say when it comes to this? Do I pick this or this? You know? And this confirms that you understood what you were being taught correctly, and you can be more productive when it comes to producing results. Yeah. Learn how to take notes. Learn how to take notes. What? Learn how to take notes properly. When you're being taught, you're going to want to write everything that's being said. It is very important that you don't do that. You need to listen to the most important, and I think the best thing is to note in bullet form, like steps form. If you're being shown how to use a system, I think it's better to write your whatever you're being taught in bullet form, so you can be able to follow them in. So you can be able to follow them. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say. Also, make sure you also listen to, if you want, like, this is a very common mistake that people make sure you write that down, so you make sure you don't make the mistake. Okay, it shows you are listening. All right. Also, remember to match people and their roles, so you don't go asking the wrong person the wrong question. Okay, like you can forget like the security person, so you go to ask them, who cleans here? You know, it doesn't make sense. You need to ask the right person the right question for their role. Okay. I think this might be a bit controversial, but decide your work boundaries early. Decide how late you're willing to work, how much personal information you're going to share, you're going to deem okay to share, and how available you are after working hours. Okay. But this might be a bit controversial because I feel like you need to know how, I don't know, sometimes if the work is a bit too much, it's okay to work a bit late. It shows you're very committed to your work. However, don't make this a routine thing, just like every once in a while, and plan your day accordingly. Okay, make sure you do plan your day accordingly, so you don't end up working late all day every day for like a month. Okay, like if you're working late, it's because a certain task went overtime, right? How get comfortable being watched. As an intern, everybody is going to be watching you. Okay, especially the Gen Z in this country called Kenya. Everybody's eyes are on you. I promise you, that's something you cannot avoid, and you're going to be judged. You are going to be judged, and it's okay. You don't have to like react to that as well. You also need to prepare your body. As I was saying, you need to prepare yourself mentally. You need to prepare your body as well. Like you need to fix your kizungu yo. You need to fix your sleeping schedule. You need to eat properly. You need to find out if you're commuting. You need to find out what route is the best for your commute, which route is going to take less time, which route is going to make sure to avoid traffic so you get there on time, all those things, and the most safest route as well. So that helps you get to work on time, get home on time, and you're going to be fresh through and through because you your body is already in a relaxed state, in the best state it can possibly be in. Don't try to impress people too much. That's the next point. It doesn't matter. Don't try to impress people too much. Don't do things too hastily or too fast to try to impress people. I've done this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you might do something too fast, then you make mistakes along the way. If you can do it fast and well and good. But if you do it, you take your time and you do it well, do it cleanly, do it, you produce the best results, even better, I promise you. And you need to allow yourself to make mistakes, like we were saying. And other than that, you need to teach your body or teach yourself how to navigate those mistakes, okay? And how you're going to handle them. Okay, I messed up, so what do I do? Who do I tell? How do I fix this? You need to acknowledge. I think this should be part of the response that you ever, whenever you make a mistake, your response should be, one, acknowledge that you made a mistake. Because if you spill tea, then you're like, your manager's like, who spilled tea? And you're like, mommy. It's okay, just acknowledge your mistake, okay? Then fix your mistake, wipe the tea or clean the area. Then learn from your mistake. Don't put your tea on your left side, put it on your right side, because if you put it on your left side, you're going to hit it and it's going to spill. And move on, okay? Don't dwell on that mistake, because you're learning, you're here to learn. So make the mistake, acknowledge, fix, learn, and move on. When you do that, it's very, very likely that you're not going to repeat the same mistake. And last but not least, remind yourself every single day why you're there, okay? I don't know how to explain that. You're there to try to get yourself into the corporate world, or it doesn't have to be corporate, but you're trying to understand and learn how everything works in your career path. The career path that you took at the career that you took, basically. You're not there to prove anything, you're just there to... Sorry, I was staring at somebody over there. You're not there to prove anything, you're there to learn and to make the most out of your learning process. So, yeah, always remind yourself why you are there. Okay? And with that being said and done, I think that is all for me. Yeah, I think that is all for me. And believe in yourself. At the end of the day, they chose you for a reason. So don't stop being like, oh my god, I don't fit here, I'm so bad at this. It's okay, you're learning. Just give yourself the grace to learn, okay? And give yourself the grace to make mistakes, and don't beat yourself up because you make mistakes, because it happens to the lot of everyone, actually. To a lot of us. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's all from me today. I hope if you're watching this, you might be starting your internship soon. You can do this, okay? Doing amazing, sweetie. Go, sweetie, go! You're doing amazing, sweetie. Go, Kylie, go! Anyway, bye-bye. Well, I guys. Oh, and like and share and subscribe. I forgot how my outro went. Yeah.